where you maybe have areas that really need intensive hydration and you want to put that on, maybe the elbows, the knees, anything like that, you can go ahead and get that.
Argan balm in a tube.
Yeah, it's like argan balm in a tube is right. Well, do us a favor, and if you use her 100% pure argan oil, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. When Josie first came to QVC, and all these years that she's been here, we have been offering you the 1.7-ounce bottle right here. And by the way, we have sold more than 900,000 of these bottles in this size, 1.7-ounce bottles. Oh, almost 1 million of these bottles right here.
That's amazing.
But guess what? This bottle is 3.5 times more argan oil than in this bottle. 3.5 times. So $48 for this bottle, and yet you take 48 times 3.5, that would be $168. We're not charging you $168, we're charging you $109. And if that wasn't good enough, that just saved you really about $60. Yeah. But we also put it on 6 monthly easy payments of $18.17 a month. Now let me just kind of do a little math for you. If this is 6 ounces and you've got 6 easy payments, you're paying about $18.19 an ounce for pure cold pressed argan oil. Well, this is not even 2 ounces, and it's $48. So you know that by buying the biggest bottle we offer, it is the best value, but only for the month of October. And we've already sold 86,000 of these large bottles just this month. It's our only order of the year at the end of October. Not only does the price go up, but there won't be any available. So that's what you need to know.
I don't think it's going to make it to the end.
I know. And oh, by the way, it won the award. You see this big award? It won the award this year for Best Face Moisturizer in our Customer Choice Beauty Awards. Yay. So with all that being said, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay. So the beginning, argan oil comes from Morocco. I discovered it in France, actually. In the south of France, I met this beautiful woman who said, you know, I said, what are you doing? Because she looked like she was 40. It turns out she was 70. I thought she was going to literally give me like 10 or 20 products. She gave me one product that happens to be one pure ingredient. That's all she was using. And she said, argan oil, don't you know? I said, no, I don't know. And so I went to find it, and it turns out it only grows in Morocco, this one region of Morocco, and it takes 14 years for the fruit to grow.
14
years?
It's
ridiculous.
I mean, think about that.
That's why we can only do this once a year. I mean, there's tons of fruit in one bottle of 6 ounce. And this bottle will last you a year, by the way. Okay, so 14 years. Inside that fruit is a nut that they hand crack with 2 rocks on top of a rock to get out the seed. So it's pretty, already that's a long process. It takes 14 years. They got to get out the nut, they got to crack the nut, then they got to get the seed that they first cold pressed. There I am. I got to go and meet these beautiful women who've been doing this for thousands of years, giving them jobs. It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's right.
It's awesome. But it's very hard. I broke a few fingers trying to do it. And then they first cold press it. And the first cold press is really important to why this is the top quality argan oil you will find and why it works so well. So just like with olive oils, there's different prices, there's different grades, and it's because, you know, they try to speed up the process with a lot of oils by using heat. Well, we don't use heat, so it's a slow, deliberate process to get you the freshest and the top quality. So there's no heat applied, so you're going to ensure that you're getting the most essential fatty acids, the most vitamin E, and the most antioxidants. And you just put a few drops in, because all you need is a few drops, and you press those essential fatty acids and vitamin E into the skin. And in 4 weeks, we actually did clinical studies. I didn't need them, but we did them because we wanted it to be official. In 4 weeks, you can see a huge improvement in skin hydration, smoothness, and the visible reduction in the appearance of coarse wrinkles around the eye area are disappearing. Wow. That's amazing. Coarse wrinkles with something that you know is 100% pure and good for you. Right. It's amazing.
It truly is amazing. And here's the thing too, is that we're talking about the face, but this is head to toe. So you can use this in your hair. You can use it on your neck, on your décolleté, on your hands, on your elbows, on your feet, wherever it might be. And the fact is, I just want to remind everybody, this is like liquid gold.
It really is.
It is, because it's so pure. I want to just, before I go to the phones, I want to ask you a question. I can walk into a drugstore or even a department store, and I can see so many different things that say argan oil on the label. But what's the difference?
Well, it's not first cold pressed, and it's probably not 100% pure. So when you look at my label, all you see is 100% organic Arganosa spinosa argan oil. So it's this fancy name, the real name for it. But
one ingredient.
One ingredient. That's all that's
it.
in this bottle. The little, here we go. So you see that?
Yeah.
So all that's in this bottle is one ingredient, which is the top quality argan oil. And that is really essential to why this works so well, because your skin doesn't have to filter through anything else. We're giving the skin exactly what it needs. It gets to the heart of it, and all that really aging is dehydration.
Yeah.
We just need to give it what it needs. And essential fatty acids are so essential to hydrated skin. Vitamin E is essential to feeding the skin, a superfood for the skin. So you're just giving it exactly what it needs. It doesn't have to work on overdrive to filter through different chemicals and say, what do I actually need here? Nothing that's going to irritate you. And do you see that glow?
I know it. And the thing is this hand I did first, you don't even, you just see
now you have the
gorgeous
exfoliating
skin.
powder too.
Yeah, you don't actually, yeah, exactly. I exfoliated and then put the argan oil, but it sinks in, it drinks in. It's beautiful. I tell you, I don't know what I would do without a bottle sitting right there on my bathroom countertop at all times.
Me too.
We're going off to the phones while you get a chance to see the models. They'll show you some other ways to use it. Kathy from Illinois, welcome. It's Mary Beth and Josie. How are you?
Hi, fine.
Hi.
Good. What is your experience with argan oil from Josie Maran?
Well, women that are of my age, and I am 60, will know what I'm talking about. I have severe dry issues, and I had tried everything out in the marketplace, everything over the TV, including hormone cream from my doctor, including virgin olive oil. And one day I thought, you know what? I'm going to try argan oil there.
Thank you.
And I did, and it has changed my life.
Wow. Tell us in what way.
Gosh. I'm postmenopausal, so you know where I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
You can use it.
Josie probably doesn't, but I do.
And you're right. And it's not. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn. It doesn't. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, when you say you can use it all over, I use it all over. If I could drink this stuff, I probably would. It's really been a life changer for me because I also have very sensitive skin, and nothing that I would use on my skin to wash it or anything. Everything either broke me out or it burned so badly
Wow.
that so then I use this all. In fact, I even use it on my animals in the wintertime because they get the dander, and it's just really been a life changer for me. I use a lot of her products, the body butters and some of the makeups, and it was the first oil-based thing that you could use on your face, and then you put makeup on it, and it doesn't like clog it all up. And
That's
a good point.
That's great.
Very good point. And it's a good thing that she brought this super duper big bottle for the month of October, right?
Yes,
so you can
yes,
stock
very,
up
very
at
good,
a good
very
price.
Good. Yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
you can use it everywhere, even on your animals.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yes.
Kathy,
yes, it's
go
been
ahead.
very great.
I'm so grateful that you called
too.
because you know what? You're not the only one out there that has super dry skin and and sensitive skin. And even if somebody's skin isn't super duper dry, it's for really all skin, everybody. Even get your guys to use it out there.
Yes,
So
and it doesn't, like get on your clothes or make you feel like goopy or like you want to go run and wash your hands, to get it off. It's like the greatest thing in the world.
well, we appreciate your call, Kathy. Thank you so very, very much. And I'm sure Josie really appreciates hearing
Have a
Really
good day,
do.
too.
So nice to meet you, Kathy. I
You
really
too.
appreciate it. I'm so happy you're soothed.
Yes, yes. Have a good day.
You too, Kathy.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Nice to meet you.
And if you're listening and you're thinking, boy, I really could use that. I mean, like I said, I know the age group Kathy's talking about and, you know, the postmenopausal and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Your skin really does get drier. But I have a young girl who's a teenager and her skin is really dry.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be just certain age groups at all.
everyone.
It's everybody. And here's the thing. This is what Josie has been bringing to us. For how many years have you been here?
5 years almost.
5 years. And in 5 years, we have sold more than 900,000 of this size bottle, 1.7 fluid ounces at $48 a bottle. Well, guess what? This is 3.5 times as much argan oil as is in here. If I took 48 and multiplied by 3.5 times, this bottle should cost you $168. But it doesn't. It costs you $109, and even then, with a credit card order, you can get it home in a week's time for a price tag of $18.17 for each of the next 6 months. And this could last you 6 months or a year. It all depends on how much you use. But the key here is that at the end of October, and today is the 22nd, this will no longer be available. This is like a special limited edition offer. It really, truly is. And so you're not going to get this big bottle and this kind of value again till maybe next year in October. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of it now. I know people who have bought 2 and 3 bottles because they just want to stock up.
Yep.
They want to have plenty for everybody. But if somebody just tuned in, Josie, and they're saying, you know, I've heard of argan oil. I don't understand why it's so important. What would you say?
I would say that because this is 100% pure and the top quality, you're gonna just nourish your skin and give it exactly what it needs. We did clinical studies, and just with a few drops, you can see a huge improvement in skin hydration, smoothness, and fine lines and coarse wrinkles. The visible reduction of coarse wrinkles are disappearing around the eyes. I mean,
Not just the little fine ones.
no, it's
the
a
coarse.
powerhouse. It's simple, it's pure, but it's super duper powerful.
Yeah.
And it's nature's richest form of essential fatty acids. So thank you, nature. You know, it just like stuffed all this goodness into this little fruit that takes 14 years to grow in Morocco in only one region. They're trying to get it to grow other places. They cannot. I don't think they're gonna get it to happen. So it's very precious, but it's very powerful. And not just do you look better, you actually feel better, because something about argan oil just soothes your skin.
It does.
And you're looking at the fruit, you're looking at the nut. They hand crack that nut with 2 rocks to get the seed, and then they first cold press that seed to extract the liquid gold. And it's just this miracle moisturizer that you can literally use on head to toe. So I think that, you know, the beauty of it being simple and pure and good for you, plus the beauty of it being for everything and
That's
everyone.
right. Exactly.
It's just like
amazing.
a godsend. You're like, okay, I only need one product for everybody in my family, and it
That's
works.
pretty crazy.
Okay.
I know, it's true. And by the way, this is the only order of the year. So as I said, really in about a week or so, you're not going to be able to get this anymore. 6 monthly easy payments. We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover Card. We have our own Q card. You can get this big bottle home for $18.17. And then for 6 months, you're going to pay that payment with your credit card. Can I just tell you some more? Because there's so much to tell.
I know, there
One
really
of
is.
which is this. As I said, this won the 2014 Customer Choice Beauty Award. There it is.
Yay.
That's the award. It's heavy. For Best Face Moisturizer. But back in 2011, it won Customer Choice Beauty Award for Best Beauty Must Have. Then in 2012 and 2013, Customer Choice Beauty Award winner for Best Beauty Oil. That's what this has been winning. Now listen, there's more. Dr. Oz featured this on his show in a segment called Ultimate Girl's Guide to Looking and Feeling Healthy. It's been written up in Martha Stewart Living, Harper's Bazaar, Good Housekeeping magazine. And then listen to this. Just a month ago, less than a month ago,
This is so fun.
September
Yay.
29th, 2014, in Us Weekly, Lauren Conrad's dream wedding, they were asking her, you know, about things she liked to use, and she said argan oil.
Thanks,
Josie
Lauren.
Maran's argan oil. So, I mean, that's why I'm saying it's not just the customers here at QVC that have given it a customer top rating. It's all these different magazines. I mean, there's a lot of different beauty oils out there. but nothing like argan oil. And you're not going to find 100% pure cold pressed argan oil just anywhere. I don't even know if there's any other on the market. Once I started using this, I didn't even care about what everybody else is doing.
So this is the top quality, and like you were saying, it's just super simple and everybody's loving it. I mean, we've taken over the moisturizer industry. It's incredible, and no one would have thought that you could use an oil on your face, a pure oil. I mean, it's really, as we age, we actually stop producing oils, which is why Kathy was, as she aging and going through menopause, you know, just our hormones mess with our oil production. So, you know, and you can see even breakouts later in life. This just balances everything out, and really, you need to put in just that perfect oil. It's not greasy. Your skin literally will drink it in like a serum. If you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, any kind of skin, it just, in a few days, you'll have gorgeous skin. You won't have any kind of skin anymore. You'll just say, it's beautiful. And people will literally come up to you and say, what are you doing? Because you are gonna just feel so juicy and glowing, and the wrinkles are disappearing, and the pillowness, the softness, it comes, you're literally, it's bringing life back into your skin, and that's what happens, that glow.
Do you use this morning and night?
I use it morning and night. I use it every day with my argan milk as the serum. I lock it in with this. Yeah, and then I use this from head to toe. I literally travel with this.
One bottle.
And I travel and I fill up the little ones now with my bulk size. So if you have empty bottles around, just fill them up, share them with your friends, or travel with them.
And the other thing too, you know, I was thinking about here, it's one ingredient. One. How many things can you buy out there in bottles that have one ingredient? Usually it's like a list this long and you can't read most of it. One ingredient, pure 100% argan oil, cold pressed, so there's no heat that's burning off all of the goodness in it. But listen, it's a multitasker. It's one ingredient that does
everything.
Dozens and dozens, if not hundreds and hundreds of different things that you can use it for.
It's fun.
When I feel like my cuticles are dry, I'll just do this. I'll take one little drop. Actually, I got a little extra drop on my thing here, my hand there.
Don't waste a drop.
I know, don't waste it. I just go ahead, do this before I go to bed at night. You know, just add a little, take a little oil off my hand and just rub it on my cuticles. Especially now in the winter, you've got to do that. And here's the thing, this bottle, I just want to remind you, is going away at the end of October. So, like what I'll do is I'll just put 2 drops there. I'll put my fingers in it, and then I just do this. Just rub, rub. I call it rub-a-dub-dub. Just go ahead and put this on. And, you know, and then anything left, put on the back of your hands.
Elbows.
Elbows, anywhere. But here's the key. This bottle goes away at the end of October. This is $109 or 6 monthly payments of $18.17. That's basically at 6 ounces and it's 6 easy payments. So that's $18.17 per ounce. Well, this bottle is a little more than 1.5 ounces and it's $48. So think about that. I mean, the value is incredible for you to be able to do this. It really, we would get a great price if you put it at $150, you know, but
maybe
you're
I'll
at
do that.
$109. Next year, maybe. But the thing is that it's just such a great value to be able to get it in this big bottle. And as you said, whether you're using it out of the big bottle or you're filling your smaller bottles, you should at least try it because your return policy for the holidays goes all the way out to the end of January. Take a look at the gals. Remind us, like, explain how to use this.
Press it into your skin at night, on your face at night. It's a great time, nighttime treatment. You're gonna put it on in the morning. Remember, it goes right in, so you can put it right under your makeup. People love it because it gives their skin that sort of pillow effect, right, so the makeup goes on smoothly. Then you're gonna bring it down your neck. Then you're gonna bring it down your arms and your elbows and your cuticles.
Your chest.
Your chest, don't forget that chest, that décolleté. Then you're gonna put it in your hair, just a few drops in your hair. It's not greasy, it doesn't weigh it down. Like, I love your idea for static. Just kind of get that static, go through it. It just smooths it out, but it doesn't weigh it down. It's so important. And just down the legs, the toes. I put a
heels.
The heels.
You gotta do those heels.
And a dropper worth in your bath makes your whole body soft for a week. Buttery soft for a week. It's something that that mixing with the water, the hot water just lets it go in.
Wow.
After I get out of the shower, I love to put it on. And after I cleanse, it feels so good to just soothe your skin and have it go right in. And it's just a beautiful way to moisturize with something that you can trust, that you know is safe and good for you. If you know someone who's been through a serious treatment and they just are irritated and burning, this is something that you can give to someone and know that that's like the biggest gift you could ever give, is life-giving, is something that just soothes the pain. And you can use it from head to toe on any irritation. It's just a miracle.
I was just reading, we had scrolled one of the customer's reviews at the bottom, and I'll just paraphrase it, but she said, I'm 70 years old, and people can't believe my skin, how smooth, and she used one other adjective.
Supple?
Supple or something like that, but then she said, so I don't even have to wear foundation.
That's the one I love.
How about that?
That's the dream for a girl, right? To
It
not have
is.
to put on foundation because your skin is so good.
Customer
Argan
top
oil
rated.
that
Wow.
just gives you what you need.
Here's what I want to remind you if you just tuned in. This is the biggest bottle that Josie brings to QVC or anywhere. It's not even available anywhere else. It's only available here during the month of October. So we're already October 22nd. In about a week or so, this will no longer be available until maybe a year from now. And not only that, but this is the bottle that we've been bringing to you for 5 years. It's 1.7 fluid ounces and it's $48 and it's worth every penny. But guess what? This is 3.5 times the amount of argan oil as this. So what's $48 times 3.5? That'd be $168. You do not have to pay $168. You're getting 3.5 times that amount, a 6-ounce bottle for $109, or you can break it down with a credit card to 6 monthly payments of $18.17. And now's the time to pick up the phone. We've sold more than 89,000 bottles at this point, just in the month of October, in 22 days. Figure out the math, how many thousands each day we are sending out. Vicki from Texas, welcome to QVC. Please say hi to Josie.
Hello.
Hi, Josie. Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi.
I want you to know I've been shopping with QVC since about 2001.
Okay.
And I've been hearing about Argan oil since you came to QVC. And I thought, can't be that good, can't be that good. And I had received, I think it's about 4 times a year, a new beauty tube that has a lot of samples in it.
Right.
And I've used the Argan oil through those samples, but just about 2 weeks ago, I ordered, it had 5 individual whipped body butters that are in different fragrances and the unscented.
Yes.
I am a new convert. I tell you, I've got it in the bathroom. I've got it in the dresser drawer. I've got it in the kitchen by my sink. It is everything and more that you say about it. And in the evening, before I go to bed, I'll put some on my hands, and if I've got some extra, and I'll put it on my elbows, and I still have some extra because it smells so good, I'll even put it around my eyes. And it's incredible. It's a wonderful, wonderful product. It truly is everything you say it is, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you so much. And are you getting the pure argan oil?
I'm not today, but
I've got to
check my budget.
Okay.
I've been having too much fun here on QVC here lately, getting Christmas presents.
Sure.
But yes, I am. That's my ultimate goal, is to order a bottle of it, whether it's today or one of the smaller bottles. But thank you so much for doing this. I can tell your passion you have for the product, and now I have the passion, and I can spread the word.
Thank you
that's
so
sweet,
much,
Vicki. I thank you for sharing that, because so many people, they are kind of on the fence because they have the picture of oil and they think, what?
I know.
But it really is nature's oil, and that's why it's so good. So I'm glad you called, honey. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Enjoy those whipped body butters.
I will. You also, and thank you for taking the call.
Our pleasure.
Have a great
Okay.
one.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And you know what? That's the beauty of this. You might say $109. How am I going to afford that? Well, the best part is that QVC is offering it on that easy pay option. So you place your order with a credit card, any of them that we accept, and you get this in about a week's time. Well, that means you pay $18.17 in October, and then $18.17 in November, etc., for 6 months. And this could last you a full year.
Break that down.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the value. Well, actually, that'd be about $9 a month.
For your best face moisturizer at QVC.
Yeah, and your best body moisturizer, and your best soother, and your best hair